Now to more breaking news this afternoon. The Trump administration just released a major, ominous climate change report 2 weeks earlier than planned, raising suspicions that it was purposely released on Black Friday because fewer people would actually be paying attention. It is no secret that climate change is not exactly a top priority for this White House. President Trump has frequently doubted its existence and has called it a hoax. So for more, here's CNN's Renee Marsh. And Renee, this report offers, as we mentioned, more of an ominous outlook. What's in the report?
Yeah, so Brooke, this report came out roughly 30 minutes ago. It's hundreds of pages long. As you mentioned, this is a government report that focuses squarely on the human impact of climate change, people here in the United States. And it really peels out real life examples of how climate change is already impacting our life when it comes to health, the economic costs, the impact on our transportation infrastructure. So I'm going to just pull out a couple of the highlights here as we continue to go through the report. One of the stunning highlights here is that wildfires, which we're seeing out west, they say if this is not brought under control, wildfire season will burn up to 6 times more forest area per year by the year 2050. And when it comes to mosquito-borne illnesses, the report also says more people will be exposed to ticks that carry Lyme disease and mosquitoes that transmit viruses such as Zika, West Nile virus, and dengue fever. Again, this will be across the United States. And when it comes to our health, the impact that climate change will have on our health, this report says that the higher temperatures will simply kill more people. They also highlight the Midwest. They predict that the Midwest will have the highest temperature rise, and in the Midwest, they could see additional 2,000 more premature deaths per year by the year 2090. Again, these are just a few of the highlights. The report also goes on to talk about the economic impact. It says the net damage to the U.S. economy throughout this century. We could see annual losses in some sectors that reach hundreds of billions of dollars by the end of the century. So there's no good news in this report. Of course, it all runs counter to what we have heard from President Trump, as well as the policies that we've seen at agencies like the EPA as they continue to roll back regulations that are intended to curb these dangerous greenhouse gases that scientists say, without question, contribute to climate change, Brooke.
Seems like crucial details that is out this day after Thanksgiving, perhaps in an attempt to bury it a bit. We're going to keep reading this. I'm going to let you and your team keep reading these hundreds of pages, and we'll have more, Renee, as we go through it. Thank you very much for hitting those key notes there.